Okay, we're at the shop tonight. Going a little after hours. Forgive the little volume, but somebody's in here with me. We're working on the Lexus today. Kind of halfway through, but I am doing rear struts. Kind of show you all the process. So, seat back. Oh, sorry, mic's probably rubbing up. One sec. Okay. Yeah, seat back. They got these hooks in here, 3 spots, and once you get the bolts off, down here there's 4 12 millimeters and then one all the way over there, 4 12 millimeters that you have to unbolt from here. You can see the rust mark, and then one here, another there, and then the one over there, same side on here. And then, obviously you pick it up, kind of have to get a buddy to help you. Luckily I had a friend here late with me. And then once you're there, kind of get to the 3 bolts, take off this dust cap, and you're going to unbolt 2 of them, leave 1 in there so it's just hanging in there. So same thing on the other side. I kind of unbolted the seat belts because I've had these like break before on me, so I didn't want to do that, so I just unbolted it from the frame of the car right here, and then another one over there in the corner where my finger's at. So, and then for the one in the middle, I let it hang, so you can lean it forward pretty far, get in here, and then once you're down here, you kind of have this loose for the wheel speed sensor, the brake line, kind of unbolt that, and your sway bar end link, have that loose, and then your 2 big 19 millimeters. Once you have that all the way, and take out your 2 19s, and then your 1 nut that you left hanging up there, and it should come out. If you live in the rusty land, probably a different story, but yeah. Compressing, unfortunately, I already did it off camera, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other videos out there. I will show the front at least, but you kind of get an idea. I'm pretty sure if anybody has done spring compressings DIY, they know what to do. But I've already torqued down the 2 19s, so torque spec on this specific vehicle is 118 foot-pounds, so let's get to it. Left it in the back where the spring compressor is. Like I said, I'm going to record the front, so that way if anyone's curious, they can have an idea. It's very similar to if you're doing the rear. But it is late in the day today. You can probably tell it's dark outside. I think it's currently about just past 8:30 p.m. Looks good. And it'll be the same thing on the other side, in case you couldn't see. Beep, boop. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's better. Or a better view for the camera anyways. So, same thing over here. This. There's that one. Come on. Pro tip, get a long flat head. Put some tension on it. Look at that. It worked. Especially if you don't want to risk stripping out the Allen head on the inside. Come on. Sockets keep falling off. Here we go. She's all tight. I already tightened down the nuts in the car. Shut up! There you go. Old school Toyota dingers. They keep doing them forever. But I kind of like that. I gotta hop up here. Ooh, man. Alright. I showed y'all those hooks earlier, but this might be harder with one person. Just me putting it back in. But I gotta get these hooks back lined up. So this whole seat back is all connected. So it's pretty heavy. Okay, I see what I can do. I can tell they're not in. I gotta get the hooks lined up. There we go. Let that hop over. There we go. Very nice. Gotta get those lined in. Gotta put some pressure down. Oh man, I'm gonna have to clean up my carpet when I'm done with this. Just looking with your eyes, but I showed y'all earlier. Right here. Come on. I don't want to get these all crooked because this is going into the body. Ah, bummer. Sorry for the poor view. Here's that 14 I showed you earlier for the seat belt. Just so it would give me as much room as it could. I'm trying to swing this whole seat back forward. Very nice. Same thing on this side. Man, y'all can't even see. Everything's hand tight. Oh man. Oosh. Alright, torque spec. 2 Ugga Duggas. That was probably 3. Few Ugga Duggas there. Few there. Last bolt on the corner. Just a little bit of Ugga Duggas there. Alright. Get my seat. Y'all might be in the way. Probably. There we go. So, just gotta be careful with the seat. Last time I forgot the seatbelt buckle underneath. So kind of like feed them through. And then there we go. And the The bottom of the seat should have these hooks, just like in the seat back. Whew. You can see right there. See the hook right there, sort of? Yeah. Same thing. Except these actually pop in with some pressure. So once it's lined up, hear that? Once this one's lined up, there you go. And there's the rear struts. Well, some of them, you know, I didn't record the first half. 314s here. Kind of the same deal as the rear. Take off two of them. Specifically the two for the strut bar, if you have it on your car. So, same thing on this side. Two for the strut bar. And kind of just like, ooh, do one of those. You want to watch it because they got the spacers underneath. Kind of leave one hanging in there. Goodness, same thing on this one. If you notice, it just keeps spinning. Big, long flathead, right against the strut. And there you go. It comes right out. 10 millimeter. Holding both the brake line and the speed sensor. Because you got to take off the clip. And then it should be free. Speed sensor is bolted to the knuckle, so it should be everything. Take off the big 222s and we'll be on our way. Okay, I gotta remember, nut facing towards the back. Be careful with your axle. It could separate in the boot. I've seen it before. Not fun. I tell you that. Especially if the axle's brand new like on mine. Come on, son. Woo. There we go. Okay. I kind of don't want to let this hang. Zip ties for the rescue. Oi, excuse me. I'm going to put this sort of around here. Haha. Yeah. Totally. That way the axle doesn't pop out. Very nice. So, just so y'all get a peek, you got 3 extra long zip ties. Put it right there on the body hook. That way she ain't coming out. She can still go in. That's the first time I tried that, and it worked. Okay, last 14 up top. Here we go. Kind of hold it with one hand on the bottom so it doesn't come flying. Whoosh. She's a little heavy. There we go. Jeez. Oh man, that was kind of tight. So I had some aftermarket quick struts on that side, or the front. So she was, let me just say I didn't like them anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if the 17's stuck. Haha, this one ain't. Nice. Got lucky. Sweet. Speed sensor. Brake line. Clip on the knuckle and the strut. And then 2 big old 22s. That hurt my ears. Whoa there, brother. Come on. Oh man, whatever. Sure. Get my zip ties. Get them ready on the hook. Now I could just feed them through the knuckle. Give it a little shake. Push it back. Nope, not that way. Please. Other way. Come on. Let go of my knuckle. No. There we go. Kind of rotate it that way. Make sure she kind of stays pushed in so the boot doesn't separate or the joint. Gotta hold on my forearm while I'm zip tying this down. There we go. Alright. She's held on with the zip tie, so it's not going anywhere. Show you the bottom view while I got the nut loosened up top. So we'll kind of hold it right here. Oh man, she's a little heavy. Kind of guide it down while watching everything. I didn't realize that was so loose. Alright, kind of move everything sort of out of my way. Give myself some room. Sneak it out. Yoink. Alright. Very nice. Whoop. There we go. Kind kind of what the setup's looking like. Yeah, that's pretty loose. So, obviously these are aftermarket because they're blue. So, man, that's my right side. Put the left on the bottom. This one is left. So that one goes on the bottom. I'll keep the mounts up here. So, if you're curious, these are all KYB struts, which is funny enough, Toyota supplier for struts at least. So, technically, still original. I just didn't want to get them straight from the dealer because they were going to upcharge them way too much. Right now, we're going to the back to compress the springs. I'll kind of show you how that. Watch out there, brother. Okay, good. Didn't break. So basically what we're going to do is just compress the mount with the springs and then swap over everything besides the spring. We're going to be reusing that. But literally everything else is brand new. So only thing I'm reusing is the spring. Fortunately, it is going to be the same aftermarket Monroe quick strip. So but I didn't have enough time to find an original one. It was going to take way too long, and I kind of wanted to get it done. We're going to have to rotate it just a little bit, it looks like, just so we can get it straight on the mount. Cool. Push them out. Okay, green light's on. I think it's recording, but yeah. You can kind of adjust them right here. That's how we got it kind of got going on. And now we're gonna squeeze. Hopefully we won't lose an eye. Gonna try and compress. Yep, right there. Right about where the spring lets free of the shock. Right about there. For some reason, this does not look like a 19. No, it does not. Holy schmoly. That's pretty big. Kind of looks like a 21. No? What is this, a 22? Yeah, I think that's a 22. Hopefully my 3/8 is strong enough to take that off. So once the strut's completely loose like this from the spring, I don't want to take off this top bolt or nut. This will work. Haha! Harvard's not gonna have enough juice. Great. Haha! It worked. Oh yeah, look at that. Just stays completely down. Trash! I gotta remind myself which side is this. Damn it. Hang on. This is the right side. Okay. So, gonna take this trash mount off. And I gotta remember the strut is facing that way. Crunchy. No wonder it was popping when I was turning the steering wheel. I think I'll keep the dust cover on the bottom of the spring. Why not? Okay. Here is the mount. It already comes with the bearing here. We're not going to use these new nuts because they have these little patterns. I don't want them marking up the car. We're going to use the original ones. So, arrows out the car. Which is also going to be the same on here. Has a little out indicator. Oosh. So, I already have the insulators. Just gotta line it up. Whoa! Got the bottom one. Top. Kind of just like put it right there for the spring. And then I believe this should be a 19. Yeah. The original one's a 19, so. Let me double check the repair manual. I'll be right back. Making sure I assemble this correctly. Be right back. Okay, I was wrong. That's why you double check the repair manual. So the out, right, is supposed to pace towards you. So, right? No. Oh no, yeah, that's right, that's right. Okay, never mind. I am the dumb one. That's right. Okay. So kind of when it's on the car, since when you're bolting it up, the two nuts are on the side and the one in the center is going to be facing towards the strut tower, towards the engine. So yeah, repair manual was right. This is going to have to face outwards, parallel to the strut. Oh, it's getting heavy. Okay, I'm the ding dong. So I got to rotate this out, just like it says. That way I don't mess anything up. See, we're learning here. All right, time to press the new mount. Gonna compress the mount with the spring together. I don't remember how far deep I'm supposed to squeeze it. And this insulator keeps falling off. There we go. Okay, I need way more. Damn it, I need my iPad. Ugh. Ooh. Okay. Damn it. Whatever. Oops. Huh. Only thing I didn't get was a dust boot. I completely forgot about that. Oh well. At least she's got the bump stop. It'll just get withered away with water and stuff, so it's whatever. She looks nice. Yeah, all that for one side. Ah, that's why. Aftermarket one, it's part of it. Oh, check this out. Yep. She's bad too. Whoops. There you are. Very nice. Yeah, no, they're in. They're in. Let me double check this one. Yeah, this one's in too. Okay. Yeah, we're good. It was just hard to see in the spring compressor. But once it's staring at you in the face. Okay. Don't mind how it looks. There's no dust boot. Completely overlook that. But we're going to put them on because it's my car and I don't care. Okay. This time, I'm going to keep you all in the box so it doesn't fall in. Just leave you up right there. Whew, man. This gets tiring. That's left. Whew, man. All right. Let's get this sucker in here. Kind of the same way. You took it out. Get it in there. Get some space between the brake pedal, or sorry, brake hose and the ABS. Kind of slide her up. Kind of line up your holes. Oh, come on. There it goes. Boy, oh boy, she's heavy. Whew. Man, she's heavy. Make sure you're able to curl at least 30 pounds in one arm, because they get a little heavy sometimes. All right. Gonna cut our zip ties. Alright, good. Looks like our axle didn't pop out or separate in the joint internally. Okay, yeah, I remember. Head of the bolt goes towards front of the cart, and the nut goes towards the back, because it's easier that way. I'll get the other one sided up so I can get the strut bar bolted in at the same time. You do that off camera. Okay, so I just did the same thing on the other side. Just put y'all guys over here. Don't forget your spacers on top of the struts. That way these go in properly. Ooh, excuse me. So everything's hand tight right now. Start zipping them down. Hoorah! Very, very nice. Almost all new suspension now. Strut, sway bar end link, outer tie rod, rack and pinion, axles, ball joints, control arms, other side axle, other side control arms, outer tie rod, strut, sway bar end link, ball joint. Very, very nice. Go to the rear. It's just a new strut, nothing fancy. We still have everything else that's still original back here. Trailing arms, tie rod ends and whatnot. But there's a new strut. Hopefully now she'll ride a lot better. Alright, I'm gonna get going now. Just gonna clean up my box and get this old girl back on the road, start driving home. And yeah, anyways, bye bye.